Now, let's talk about the gift card trap, how sextortion targets teens. And we'll start with a number. In 2023, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children logged over 26,700 reports of financial sextortion targeting minors. That's more than double the year before. By 2024, they were seeing close to 100 new reports a day. This isn't some rare thing happening to one unlucky kid somewhere. This is a system. And once you understand how the system works, you'll know exactly what to look for. Here's how it plays out. Someone contacts your kid on social media or a gaming platform, usually posing as an attractive teenager. The targets are almost always boys, typically 14 to 17, though FBI cases go as young as 10 years old. The conversation moves fast, flirty, friendly, and then sexual. And the offender pushes for an image before your son even has time to think it through. The second that image is sent, everything flips. The so called teenage girl he was talking to is gone. In her place is someone telling him they have the picture, they have his contact list, his school, his parents, and they're going to send it to everyone unless he pays, either with a gift card or Cash App or wire transfers and even crypto. A lot of these operations trace back to organized networks in West Africa and Southeast Asia, running scripts, working dozens of targets at once. This is not one predator obsessing over your child specifically. This is about volume. It's industrial scale. There's not a building of a relationship. They're just simply running a con. And they moved to the threat within minutes of getting that image because the goal was never the relationship. It was always the payout. And I need you to sit with this next part for a second because it's the reason this video exists. Between October 2021 and March of 2023, the FBI and Homeland Security received over 13,000 reports involving more than 12,600 victims, and at least 20 of those kids died by suicide. The NCMEC has tracked at least 36 teen boys who took their own lives after being sextorted since 2021. That's the weight of shame and panic this creates in a kid who thinks he has no way out and no one he can tell. So here's what you're watching for: a sudden, out of nowhere panic about money, asking to borrow cash with no real explanation, or trying to get gift cards really fast. A kid who suddenly deletes an app or changes a username overnight. Withdrawal from that person, refusing to hand you the phone, going quiet about something specific instead of talking about it. If you find out that this is happening to your kid, the first thing out of your mouth really matters more than anything else you do next. Tell them they are the victim of a crime and they're not in trouble. They're not being punished. They're simply a victim. Because the second a kid feels safe telling you, the extortion loses its power. Then stop all contact with the offender. Don't send a dollar. Paying almost never makes it stop. It just proves the threat works and invites more demands. Save everything: the screenshots, usernames, any payment info. Report it to the NCMEC cyber tip line, to local law enforcement, and to the FBI. And remember, the links to all these resources are below the video. And if an image is already out there, NCMEC's Take It Down service can help get it pulled from participating platforms.